amazing. Isn't Latvia amazing? It's beautiful. Oh my God, there's so many nice things here in Latvia. Yeah.
Hey everyone, ever walked through a city and feel like every corner has a story to tell? Well, today we're going deep into one of Europe's most underrated cities. Welcome to Riga, Latvia. This isn't just your average medieval town. Let's go.
Riga, Latvia. Subscribe.
It all started in 1201 when a German bishop named Albert of Bremen showed up and said, let's build the city, and convert everyone to Christianity. And boom, thanks to the German, Riga was born. The Riga Cathedral, the biggest medieval church in the Baltics. Built in 1211, it has one of the world's most famous organs with over 6,000 pipes. And yes, they still play.
How pretty is this, huh?
In the 1300s, the Latvian order built Riga Castle, still standing today. But Riga wasn't all fairy tales. Merchants, bishops, and knights kept fighting for power. Locals say Riga has always been a rebel city, never liked being bossed around. Still the presidential home today. Some say there's a hidden tunnel connecting it to the river for sneaky exits.
So yeah, we're here at the St. Petersburg Cathedral here in Riga, Latvia.
St. Peter's Church. This Gothic beauty has been standing since the 13th century, but it's been rebuilt a few times thanks to fire, wars, and lightning strikes. The tower, it used to be one of the tallest wooden towers in Europe, and some say you can spot Estonia on a clear day. Today, you can go up and get the best views of Riga without worrying about lightning, probably.
All right, next stop, somewhere warmer. Whoa, this is nice. This is really nice.
The House of Blackheads, one of the most iconic buildings in Riga. Built in the 14th century, this was the party house of the Brotherhood of Blackheads, a guild for unmarried merchants. It threw the wildest parties in town. The building got smashed in World War II, but Riga rebuilt it like new in 1999 because, hey, you can't erase history that easily. And locals say the underground cellars might still have treasures hiding.
The House of the Blackhead or something like that. The video doesn't do it justice. Like,
Riga was a superstar of the Baltics. First the Poles took it, then the Swedes, and later Peter the Great of Russia grabbed it. Even under all these rulers, Riga kept its German spirit.
This is a Swedish gate.
Built in 1698 during the Swedish rule, it's the only remaining gate of the old city wall. Locals say if you kiss under the gate at sunset, your love will last forever. That's why I'm still single. This lesser-known spot is dedicated to the ghost of the Swedish soldier who supposedly haunts the area. Locals say you have to whisper your fears to the ghost and it will protect you.
I think this is Latvian. I think this is American. This one. Is this Ukrainian? Is this Ukrainian? Comment below if you know. If you know, you know.
Inside the legendary Powder Tower, this museum tells the story of Latvia's battles from ancient times to today.
It's a wall. And they were continuing it or they stopped it. But it's a wall, all right. Here's a cannon for the wall.
One of the last medieval defense towers, now a museum. Ever wanted to see how Riga defended itself from invaders?
Don't these look like a line of concrete military ships? It's getting closer, but not too close. That might be Russia over there. They're trying to trip us. Hey, look at this nice little thing over here. Come check it out. Nope. But it does look like this little castle. I don't know, like this Disney castle or something like that. Gorgeous.
Holy Trinity Church. This is Riga's oldest surviving wooden church. Built in the 15th century, it's simple but packed with charm and survived fires and wars by sheer stubbornness. Legend says if you circle the church 3 times backwards at midnight, you'll meet your future spouse.
We're in Disney in Europe. Look how beautiful it is. Gorgeous.
By the 1800s, Riga went on an industrial mode, trains, factories, bridges. Then it transformed into an Art Nouveau paradise. Today, over a third of the buildings are Art Nouveau, more than Paris or Vienna.
Anybody want to see my golden?
This Bremen town musician statue is a gift from Germany. Local rumor says if you rub the donkey's nose, your wishes might come true. Our Lady of Sorrows Church. This cute blue church was built in the 18th century by the Jesuits. Locals say it's a peaceful spot away from the tourist buzz.
But it's nice though.
A small guild. This building was the clubhouse for Riga's craftsmen. Built in the 19th century in neo-Gothic style, the stained glass windows tell secret stories of Riga's trades. Today it's an event venue. Riga's cat house. Iconic Riga story. This cat on the roof is actually a revenge prank. A rich merchant wasn't accepted into the guild, so he put an angry cat's butt facing them. Locals love it. In 1918, Latvia declared independence and Riga became the proud capital. But then World War II came. First the Soviets, then the Nazis, and then back to the Soviets again. It was a rough time. Bombings, deportation, and heartbreaks. Freedom Monument. This is Riga's heart and soul. Latvia's Statue of Liberty. Built in 1935, it honors those who died for Latvia's independence. During Soviet times, it became a secret meeting point for rebels. Today, it's where people celebrate. Latvian Riflemen Monument. These serious faces. This controversial Soviet-era monument honors the Latvian riflemen who fought both for and against the Bolsheviks during World War I and the Russian Revolution. Locals have mixed feelings about it, but it's still a powerful part of the city's complex past. It's one of Riga's most debatable monuments. Latvian Academy of Sciences. Locals call it the Soviet wedding cake. Built in the 1950s as a symbol of Soviet power, you can go up to the rooftop and get epic views of Riga. Soviet vibes, Baltic skies, but beware, the elevator has a reputation for spooky noises.
It is cold. Real cold.
During the Soviet era, Riga became an industrial hub, but the KGB ruled the streets, and Latvian culture was pushed down. But the people fought back with songs, art, and peaceful protests. Latvian National Opera. Opened in 1863, this place has seen operas, ballet, and Soviet censorship. Today it's pure class, and tickets are super affordable compared to Paris or Milan. Mikhail Chekhov's Riga's Russian Theater. Founded in 1883, this is the oldest Russian language theater outside Russia. Even during Soviet times, the theater kept the arts alive. Legends say Chekhov's spirit might drop by opening night. The Latvian Radio. Broadcasting since 1925. This is where the Latvian airways came alive. During the Soviet era, it was tightly controlled, but today it's all about free voices and good vibes.
As you see, this is the Latvian train station. It says terminal. It says terminal and station or something like that in Latvian. And in the middle, it was written in Russian. No more Russian here.
In 1989, 2 million people held hands across the Baltics for freedom. By 1991, Latvia was finally free again, and Riga celebrated the only way it knew how, with singing. That's why they call it the Singing Revolution.
Anyways, where you can find all the old Russian right here in the river. Yeah, I only speak Latvian here now.
Today, Riga is a cool mix of Gothic churches, Soviet relics, Art Nouveau buildings, and hip cafes. You can feel the rebellious spirit and smell the fresh rye bread everywhere. Locals say we live in the center of the world, and honestly, they might be right. Once a stock exchange, now an art museum, this Venetian-style palace hosts Latvia's treasure of fine arts from around the world. Best part, the building itself is pure art.
So this is the National Library of Latvia.
The National Library of Latvia. This modern glass wonder is called the Castle of Light. Opened in 2014, it's a symbol of knowledge, freedom, and Latvia's rebirth after the Soviet era. This futuristic glass mountain holds over 4 million books. There's a ghost story about a spirit librarian who hushes visitors at night. Riga's future even brighter. Riga's blending its epic past with a green, creative, and techie future. Old Soviet warehouses are turning into art hubs. Startups are booming, and digital nomads love it here. Riga's becoming Europe's next hotspot.
Riga video. This comes to the conclusion to our Riga video. Hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe.
And that's Riga, Latvia, a city of cats, castle, and ghost stories, all wrapped in cobblestone and Art Deco vibes. Which spot was your favorite? Comment below, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic adventures. See you in the next one. Arrivederci, ragazzi!